Hello, everyone. Scooney 007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 4-4 Atlanta Braves taking on the 3-5 Colorado Rockies. This is Game 3 of a 3-game series between the Braves and the Rockies. Rockies have won the last 2 games of the series. They're looking to sweep the series. Braves looking to at least take this last game in the series. On the mound for the Braves. Well, here's the starting lineup, is what I meant to say, for the Atlanta Braves. Leading off, the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. Batting second, the shortstop, Escobar. Batting third, the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Mark Teixeira. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. Batting sixth, the catcher, Brian McCann. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Matt Diaz. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Mark Coste. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Chuck James. On the mound for the Rockies, it is Mark Redmond. Comes in the game with an ERA of a 13.40. 1 loss, 4 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 10 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. We're here at Coors Field, which gives a -1 to strikeouts, nothing to walks, and nothing to home runs. And with that, Kelly Johnson steps into the batter's box, takes a few swings. He's batting at .381. And the first pitch, 2-6, blank. 1-3, that's going to be a fly ball to Holiday. And that is out number 1. Escobar, he's batting at .314. The pitch. 6-2, range play at the ballpark. 3-3, fly ball to Travers. His range is on a 1-3. That's a 5, and that is going to be a base hit for Escobar, as Travers can't get to it in time. And with that, the Braves have a man on. Strategy roll 5. Chipper Jones up. He's betting at .265. Here's the pitch. 5-2 blank. 6-6 single past the right fielder, Brian. And we have a 1, so we're going to check to see if we get any extra bases here. Escobar. Well, either way, we'll advance. He is the lead runner. So now we got to check for Chipper Jones. Chipper has a 2. That's a 3. We check the second die on that one. They're always higher. Jones will hold. And with that, Chipper runners on the corners as Mark Teixeira comes up. He's batting at .321, infield at normal depth. Strategy roll 18. Here's the pitch. 5-1 hit by pitch. That's a 4. Mark was a -4. That's a 6. Too high. Teixeira got out of the way in time on that one. 4-5. Fly ball to Travers. And that is a out, but that's going to be a successful sacrifice fly, as Escobar will come home and score, putting the Braves on the board 1-0, and that's going to bring up Jeff Francoeur. Jeff Francoeur batting a .286. Here's the pitch. 4-4, strike. That's a 10. That's a 9. Struck him out. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Leading off, the center fielder, Willie Travers. Batting second, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Batting third, the first baseman, Todd Hilton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ryan Spilborghs. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Garrett Atkins. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jeff Baker. Batting eighth, the catcher, Jorvit Torreba. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Mark Redmond. On the mound for the Braves, it is Chuck James. First time we're seeing him. 2 wins, 5 losses, a 9.10 ERA, 29 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 36 hits, 22 strikeouts, and 18 walks. With that, Travers steps up. He's batting a .308. The pitch. 4-3, strike. That's an 8. That's a 1. Struck him out. Troy Tulowitzki batting a .273. Here's the pitch. 6-3 walk. That's an 11. 16 too high. 1-5 ground ball to Teixeira. Out number 2. Todd Hilton up. Hilton batting a .250. The pitch. 1-2 blank. 1-3 ground ball to Teixeira. And the Braves make quick work of the Rockies, retiring them in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go after 1. It's Braves 1, Rockies nothing. We go to the top of the second. It's Brian McCann, Matt Diaz, and Mark Coste due up for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Brian. Brian is batting a .407. 4-1, strikeout 4, 18 too high. 4-5, fly ball to Travers. Out number 1. Matt Diaz batting a .333. Here's the pitch. 5-6 strike. 8. That's a 4. 2. Oh, sorry. 8. That's a 4. Struck him out. Mark Coste batting a .167. 2-1 walk plus, that's a 16, that's a 4, and they walk them. Now, with the walk plus, we add 10 to that number, plus whatever the ballpark rating is for walks. In this case, Coors Field has nothing, so adding a base of 10. So that's how we get that 16. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Chuck James. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 4, runner on first. And that is going to be 1-2. That's going to be a blank. 4-2. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Ryan, who retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the second. It is Matt Holliday, Ryan Spilborghs, and Garrett Atkins due up for the Rockies. All right, here's the pitch to Matt Holliday. He's batting a .452. 6-4, strikeout 10-15, too high. 4-1 ground ball to Johnson, and that is out number 1. Ryan Spilborghs, first time we're seeing him. Actually, he's had that 7 at-bats. No ERA. I mean, no average. 2-4. Home run. That's a 10. That's an 8. And that's a solo home run by Ryan to tie the game up. And it's off the left field side, opposite side, into the stands. Solo home run. And the Rockies tie this game up at 1. Garrett Atkins up. He's batting at .345. The pitch. 4-4. Possible error on a throw. 1-2. Line drive to Jones. Jones's error rating is on a 1-4. That's a 4. The ball caught error only in fronters on and less than 2 outs. It's a throwing error 1, trying to double off the runner otherwise. If no error, then double up. So no one is on. Ball caught. It's only a throwing error. Fronters are on. So it is an out. Otherwise, we treat that as an out on that. Jeff Baker up. He's batting a 167, 2 ounce. The pitch. 6-2. Question mark. Double star and a 1-12. The 19 too high. 5-3, and that's going to be a single pass to shortstop. As the Rockies get a runner on, and that's going to bring up Yorvit Torbera. Yorvit batting at .250. Strategy roll 2. Here's the pitch. That is going to be 5-2. That's a strikeout. That's a 6. That's a 12. Struck him out. Oh, no, wait. 12 too high. I'm sorry. 3-6. Ground ball to Escobar. There we go. Got him out. 1 run. One run, 2 hits, and no errors, and 1 left on. After 2, we're tied at 1. We go to the top of the 3rd. It's Kelly Johnson, Escobar, and Chipper Jones due up for the Braves. Top of the order, Johnson 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 3-2 blank. 4-5 fly ball to Travers. Out number 1. Escobar up. He's 1 for 1 today with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 3-6. Possible error on a ground ball. 4-4. Fly ball to Travers. Out number 2. Chipper Jones up. Jones 1 for 1 on the day. The pitch. 3-2 blank. 4-1 double star 6. Fly ball out there to Spielberg's. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Rockies retire the Braves in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's going to be Mark Redmond, Willie Travers, and Troy Tulowitzki due up for the Rockies. Here's the pitch to Mark Redmond. 2-5, strike. That's a 20. That's a 20. Struck him out. Top of the order. Willie Travers, 1 for 1 with a strikeout. The pitch. 2-4, home run. That's a 0. The 16, too high. 6-2, that's going to be a base hit pass to Scherer. And with that, Travers is on with a base hit. Hit and run strategy coming up now with a hit and run for Troy Tulowitzki. He is batting 0 for 1 on the day. All ground double play ratings get a -2. All BR, base runners, get a +2. All home run and walks are cut in half for the batter, rounded down. All lineouts are double plays. And if the batter strikes out, we resolve it as regularly. 6-3 walk. That's a 5. That's a 4. And they walk him. That's going to bring up Todd Hilton. Hilton 0 for 1. The pitch. Strategy roll 11. Infield normal depth. 1-3 possible error. 6-4. That is going to be a walk. That's a walk, and the bases are loaded as Matt Holliday comes up. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. 5-3. Walk plus. That's a 26. That's a 3. And the Rockies are going to bring in another run. As everyone just moves up 90 feet around the bags. Ryan Spillix, who hit the home run to put the Rockies on the board, comes up. He's 1 for 1 with a home run, a run, RBI. Bases are loaded. Strategy roll 6. Here's the pitch. 1 out. 6-1. Possible error on a ground ball. 3-4. Ground ball to Escobar. His error rating is on a 1 to 6 to 15. Too high. No error there, but with the defense try for the double play, runner scores. They're going to go for the double play. So with that, Tulowitzki will go to third. Will go home. Hilton will go to third. And they get the double play. So they get Holliday out at second, and Spillers out at first. Double play to end the inning. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 3, Colorado 3, Atlanta 1. We go to the top of the 4th. It is Mark Teixeira, Jeff Francoeur, and Brian McCann due up for the Braves. Teixeira, the pitch. He has an RBI. 0 for 0 on the day. 6-4. Home run. That's a 10 to 16. Too high. 2-2. Ground ball to Hilton. And that is out number 1. Jeff Francoeur up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The pitch. 4-4. Straight. That's a 10. That's a 5. Struck him out. Struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Brian McCann, who's 0 for 1. The pitch. 2-5. Blank. 6-3, double star 1, ground ball to Baker, and that retires the side. As the Rockies retire the Braves in order, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. That's a very easy inning to score. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is Garrett Atkins, Jeff Baker, and Yorvik Torreba due up for the Rockies. Here's the pitch to Garrett Atkins. Atkins 0 for 1. 3-2. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Coors Field. 4-5. That's a blank. That is a rare play. And on the 3-2 pitch, ball called ball for a walk, click W. Catcher argues the call and gets tossed. Brian McCann gets tossed. So for the Braves, they're going to bring in a new catcher. And they are going to bring in Corky Miller. Corky Miller will come in to take over behind the plate as McCann gets ejected, arguing balls and strikes. Baker up. Baker 1-for-1 hit and run attempt. Infield, double play depth. Here's the pitch. 4-3 strike. That's an 11-13 too high. 2-3 line drive ground ball to James. No double play there. So that is going to advance. Atkins will go to second, and the out is at first. So 1 out with a runner on second, and that's going to bring up Jorvik Torreba, who is 0-for-1. Strategy roll 3. The pitch. 5-5 strike. That's a 6. That's a 3. Struck him out. And that is going to bring up the pitcher, Mark Redmond, 0-for-1 with a strikeout. 2 outs, the pitch. 2-6 strike, 20-14. Struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 4, Colorado 3, Atlanta 1. We go to the top of the 5th. It is Matt Diaz, Mark Coste, and Chuck James due up for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Matt Diaz. Diaz 0-for-1 on the day with a strikeout. 5-2 blank. 4-1 double star 1, ground ball to Baker. And that is out number 1. Mark Coste up. Coste walked his last time up. Here's the pitch. 3-1 range play. 3-3 single to Tulowitzki. His range is on a 1-4. That's a 5. That got by him. And it got past the shortstop for a base run. So Mark Coste on with a base hit. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Chuck James. James 0-for-1 on the day. Strategy roll 4. 4-6 strike. That's an 18. That's a 6. Struck him out. 2 outs, infield at normal depth. Kelly Johnson up 0-for-2. The pitch, strategy roll 7. 3-2 blank. 5-1. That's a single past the shortstop. And Coste does not advance to third. He advances only on a 5-6 when it's hit to shortstop. Gets the hold sign. So, runners on first and second for the Braves, and that's going to bring up, Escobar. Escobar 1-for-2 with a run scored. The pitch. 3-2 blank. 6-1 ground ball to short, and that retires the side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Willie Travers, Troy Tulowitzki, and Todd Hilton due up for the Rockies. Top of the order, Travers 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a run scored, 1-4. That's going to be a strike. That's an 8, 17 too high. 1-6, ground ball to Johnson. Out number 1, Troy Tulowitzki up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 2-2, walk, 11. That's a 6. And they walk Troy. Next up, it's going to be Todd Hilton. Hilton 0 for 1, strategy roll 9. The pitch. He's 0 for 1, infield at normal depth for 2, range play. 3-1. Power hit to Coste. That's going to be an 8. That's going to be a single. Coste looks for it. His range is a 1. That's a 3. It got by him. Couldn't get to it in time. And runner's on. Now we're going to check to see if we have any additional bases picked up. Tulowitzki at second. We have a 6, so we're going to check that second die, the 1. Lead runner advances. So with that, runner now in scoring position. And ball thrown, and the trailing runner is thrown out, so they get Hilton out at second. And he's thrown out at second. Could not beat the tag back to the plate as Coste gets it. Tosses it to Johnson. Actually tosses it. Escobar gets that. And gets him out at second. So, runner in scoring position, that's going to bring up Matt Holliday. And with that, Chuck James is tired. They are going to leave him in. 3-1 blank. But there is action in the Braves bullpen. 1-5, that's going to be a double. It hops off the wall, and Coste gets it, relays it back, cut off by Escobar, and they hold Holliday at second. Tulowitzki will score. It's now 4-1 Rockies. And with that, the skipper will go out there and take the ball from Chuck James as this call to the Atlanta bullpen has been made. It's the official bullpen call. So we have a right coming up. And they're going to bring in Matt DeSalvo to come in. Actually, no. Yeah, they're going to bring in Matt DeSalvo. 31.5 ERA, 2 innings pitched. Allowed 11 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Just needs 1 out. (4-1), that's going to be a walk. That's a 21. That's a 21. That's a 20. All right, the pit, and that's going to bring up Garrett Atkins. Atkins 0 for 1. Take a look at the stats here for Chuck James. He went 4 and 2/3 innings, allowed 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, ERA of a 7.66. 1-3 blank. 3-1 pop up to Escobar. And that's going to retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors. After 5. Colorado 4, Atlanta 1. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Chipper Jones, Mark Teixeira, and Jeff Francoeur due up for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Chipper Jones. Chipper, 4-3, that's a strike. That's a 5, the 18 too high. 2-5, hop up to Travers. Out number 1. Mark Teixeira up. Teixeira 0 for 1 with an RBI. 3-5 at the ballpark. 3-6 HR. Nope. And that's a fly out to right field. Ryan underneath that one. Makes the catch. Takes the hit away on that one. He tracked that one down like a missile. And that's going to bring up Jeff Francoeur. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. The pitch. 1-4 strike. That's a 10. 17 too high. And that is going to be 4-4. And that is going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. And that retires the side. So it's 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Jeff Baker, Yorvit Torrealba, and Mark Redmond due up. And we have a new pitcher on the mound. And that is going to be Vladimir Nunez. 2 innings pitched, had no hits, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Take a look at the stats for Matt DeSalvo. He went 1/3 of an inning, had 1 walk. Jeff Baker, 0 for 2, 6-1. That's a blank. 4-3, ground ball back to Nunez. Takes it, throws it over to the Teixeira for out number 1. Yorvit Torrealba up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 1-6 strikeout plus. On a strikeout plus, same with the walk plus. We add 10. In this case, we're adding 9. That's a 20. That's a 15. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Mark Redmond. Yeah, they're going to let him take the hit here. Redmond, 4-6, wild pitch. Nothing happens. We're going to reroll. 6-3, strike. That's a 20. That's a 9. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, and no errors. After 6, it's Colorado 4, Atlanta 1. We go to the top of the 7th. It is Corey Miller, Matt Diaz, and Mark Coste due up for the Braves. And with that, Colorado has made their call to the bullpen. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for And they're going to bring in Jason Grill to come in. Grill, 1 inning pitched, no hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, no ERA. He can face 5 batters. Take a look at the stats here for Mark Redmond. He went 6 innings, allowed 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, an ERA of a 6.73. Corey Miller up. Miller 0 for 2 on the day. Well, Corey Miller coming in to replace the... he's batting a 200. 1-2 strike. That's a 12. The 11. Struck him out. Matt Diaz up. Diaz is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The pitch. Three, 4, strikeout plus, that's 26, that's a 4, struck him out. 2 away. Mark Coste up. Coste 0 for 1 with a walk. 1-6 range play. 2-5 double star 3. Range play to Ryan. Ryan's range is on a 1-4. That's a 6. That's going to be a base hit. And it got past him there, and that puts a runner on first. Mark Coste up. Coste 1 for 1 with a walk. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Coste's on. It's going to be Vladimir Nunez. Braves sending their pitch hitter, Greg Norton. Norton batting a 429, pinch hitting for Vladimir. 2-2 strike. That's a strike. That's a 9. That's a 6. Struck him out. And Singh, take me out to the ball game. So, new pitcher on the mound for the Braves. And that is going to be Buddy Carlisle. Yep. Buddy Carlisle will come into the game. Carlisle comes into the game with an ERA of a 6.0. It's no runs, 1 hit, and no errors for the Braves. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, it's Willie Travers, Troy Tulowitzki, and Todd Hilton due up for the Rockies. Buddy Carlisle, like we said, on the mound. He has 1 loss, 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Vladimir Nunez, went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, no ERA. Taking a look at the box score after 6.5 innings of play, Colorado score. Atlanta started this game off with a run in the first. Colorado came back in the second to tie it up. Then they scored 2 runs in the third to take the lead by 2. And then they scored that run in the 5th. They got that solo home run in the second to tie the game up. And then they scored 3 more, so it's 4-1 Colorado. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's Travers, Tulowitzki, and Hilton due up. Travers 1 for 3, 6, 5, strike. That's a 7. That's a 3. Struck him out. Struck him out. We go to Troy. Troy is 0 for 1 on the day with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. 4-5. That's a strike. That's a 7. The 15 too high. 2-1. Fly ball to Diaz. Out number 2. Ty Dilton up. 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. The pitch. 6-5. Strikeout 7. 13 too high. 2-6. That's going to be a base hit. And Hilton is on with a base hit. Matt Holliday up. Holliday 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, 2 RBIs. Strategy roll 7. The pitch. 2-4. Hit by pitch. That's a 4. The 19 is too high. 2-6. Double star 5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Diaz. Sees it. Makes the catch. And retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7, it's Colorado 4, Braves 1. We go to the top of the 8th. It's Kelly Johnson, Escobar, and Chipper Jones due up. And with that, the Rockies, we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Rockies. It is a left, right switch. With that, and they're going to bring in Manuel Copas. Take a look at his card. Manuel Copas comes into the game with an ERA of a 3.0. 1 win, no losses, 1 save. 3 innings pitched without 4 hits and 2 strikeouts. And 2 walks, no strikeouts. Taking a look at the stats here for Jason Grill. Grill went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts. No ERA. All right, here's the pitch to Kelly Johnson. Johnson batting 1 for 3 on the day. That is 3-5. That's a strike. That's an 11. That's a 6. Struck him out. And 1 away. That's going to bring up Escobar. Escobar 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 1-5. Strikeout. That's a 6. The 15 too high. 5-3. That's going to be a single past Baker. And Escobar is on with a base hit. Infield at double play depth as Chipper Jones comes up. And here's the pitch to Jones. Jones 1 for 3. 3-3. Possible error. 5-2. That's going to be a single to Holliday. Holliday's error rating is in a 1-3. That's a 6. No error there. And Escobar will get the hold sign. He will advance from second. He was on first. So he goes from first to third on a ball hit to single 7. That's a -2. So that's a 1. That's a 3. And he gets the hold sign. 1 out, runners on first and second. Jeff Francora up. Here's the pitch. 5-4. That's a strike. That's an 8. The 12 too high. And that's going to be 4-6. That's going to be a power hit to Ryan. That's a 12. That's a home run. And we have a tie ball game. That is a 3-run home run by Mark Teixeira as he ties the game up. Jeff Francoeur up. Francoeur 0 for 3. The pitch. 2-2 at the ballpark. 5-4, double star 4, ground ball to Hilton. And that is out number 2. Manuel Copa's tired. 1-0-1 for the day. And Corky Miller 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. The pitch. 5-3. That's a strike. That's a 12. The 15 too high. 4-5 ground ball to Tulowitzki. And that retires the side. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is Ryan Spielberg's, Garrett Atkins, and Jeff Baker due up for the Rockies. And with that, Buddy, they're going to let Buddy Carlisle pitch this inning. He can face 2 more batters. 4-5 strike. That's a 6. The 7 too high. 3-4 ground ball to Escobar. Out number 1. Garrett Atkins 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch. 6-4 at the ballpark. 3-2. That's going to be an S+8. Single out to the Coste. And that's going to be a 2. That's a 1. And that's going to hold for a single. Carlisle, Tyler, they are going to leave him in. Baker up. Baker 1 for 3 on the day. 3-5. That's a strike. That's a 14. 17 too high. 6-4. Fly ball to Coste. Out number 2. Yorvit Toreba up. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Strategy roll 1. Here's the pitch. 2-6. Double star. Fly ball out there to Coste. And that retires the side. 1 no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go. After 8, we're tied at 4. We go to the top of the 9th. It's Matt Diaz, Mark Coste, and Buddy Carlisle due up for the Braves. Will the Braves be able to break this tie and take the lead? Or will the Rockies come back and sweep the series? It all comes down to the 9th inning. And they're going to bring in Matt Hergers. Hergers will take the mound. He has an 11.74 ERA. 1 loss. 2 1/3 innings pitched. Allowed 4 hits. 1 strikeout. No walks. Taking a look at the stats for Manuel Copas, he went 1 inning, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 home run, ERA of a 9.0. And we'll take a look at the box score as we get into the 9th inning here. Atlanta coming back in that 8th inning to tie the game up with that 3-run home run by Mark Teixeira. It's 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Colorado 4 runs on 7 hits, no errors. That's the only other inning that Atlanta has scored in is the 8th. Matt Diaz up. Diaz is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. The pitch. 3-4 hit by pitch. That's a 15. That's a 1. Matt will give a +10. And Matt Diaz is on with a hit by pitch. Infield to double play depth. Mark Coste up. Coste's 2 for 2 with a walk. And with that, Diaz, they are not going to let run. They are going to bring in, for a pinch runner, Jorge Blanco. Going to bring Jorge Blanco in. Mark Coste, the pitch, 5-4. No, I'm sorry, 5-6. That's going to be a walk. That's an 8. That's a 4. Runners on first and second. Carlisle not taking the hit. They're going to bring in Ruben Gote to pinch hit. Sacrifice play coming up. No outs. Runner on first and second. Sac play coming up. Pinch hit by Ruben Gote. Infield at normal depth. 4-5. That's going to be a walk. And that is a successful sacrifice bunt as everyone moves up 90 feet. So the Braves have a runner in scoring position. Kelly Johnson up. 1 for 4 on the day. The pitch. 1 strikeout, 1-5. That's a strike. That's an 11. The 18, too high. 3-5. That's going to be a ground ball to Hilton. Are they going to try to send him? Yes. And they will get the out at first. So with that, Blanco will score. Coste goes to third. And they got the out at first. Escobar up. Escobar. 1 is 2 for 4 on the day. The pitch, strategy roll 11. 2-2 range play. 3-3 double. That's a double star 3. Ground ball to Baker. Baker's ranges on a 1-3. That's a 3. That's the out. So with that, and that retires the side. And they're going to bring in Mike Gonzalez is going to come in for the save here. Yep. And taking over at left field, it is going to be Jorge Blanco. So he's going to take over in left field. Coste in center field is going to be replaced by Josh Anderson. No double switch there. And so Matt Gonzalez comes into the game. 1 save, 1 inning pitched. No hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, no ERA. And taking a look here at the stats for Buddy Carlisle. He went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, ERA of a 3.60. Matt Hergers went 1 inning, allowed 1 run, 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch, ERA of a 10.91. So Matt Herger is not going to take the hit. They're going to bring in Dexter Flower. Pinch hit here. And for the last inning, it was 1 run, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be Flower, Travers, and Tuloski due up. 5-3 strike. That's a 9. That's a 6. Struck him out. Go to the top of the order, Louis Travers, 1 for 4 on the day. 2-2 strikeout. That's an 8. 17 too high. 3-2 fly ball to right field. Francora with that, out number 2. Troy Tulowitzki up, he's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-2 strike, that's a 5, 18 too high. 5-3 fly ball to Francora. And that's the third out, that's the game. The Braves come back to win this 5-4. Final line score coming right up. So the Braves win the game 5-4. 5 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Colorado 4 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Buddy Carlisle picks up his first win. Matt Hergers will get his second loss. And Matt Gonzalez picks up his second save. Teixeira will hit it, gets his 3rd home run of the season, and Ryan Spielberg will get his first. Taking a look at the stats here, Buddy Carlisle picks up the win. Went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout. ERA of 3.60. Matt Hergers, his second loss. Went 1 inning, allowed 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of 10.91. And Mike Gonzalez picks up his second save. He went 1 inning, had 1 strikeout, no ERA. Still remains perfect on the ERA. So with that, Atlanta stops Colorado from sweeping the series as they take the 3rd game in the series. So Rockies win this series 2-1. Atlanta will go to 5-4. Colorado drops to 3-6 with that loss there. And that's going to do it for us here at Coors Field. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And also remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up. And when I go live with the Philadelphia Phillies games from 2008 and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you next time for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.